Our next video here.
Oh, here we go. You gotta love this.
This
one.
is a super cut, but it's beautiful. You're gonna love it.
Oh, yeah.
Or you know what? Probably not too far from the truth either.
I'm going to lay down between two men. Some of my gay friends, two of them, each on the end of each of the two beds that were facing me. And I'm against the desk like this. And this guy said, he was from New York, he said, "Get down on your knees." So I did, and blew him from the middle out and the bottom up. And so I stepped back. I said, "Oh, gentlemen, okay, please clean on my face." He said, "We must and we can come together." Here's what he said. What I said to him, actually. I decided I want to be bent over in the bathroom gasping for air. You're a big guy. It leaves a gigantic hole. A gaping hole. And that's okay. I'm a big boy. I'm gay.
All right. Polska Bob.
Hang on.
I will talk to you in a second.
There is no way I could make this because I'd have to sit through hours and hours of his dribble.
Oh, no kidding.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Whoever did that.
Outstanding. But then we got another bad one here for you. This one was sent to us by at least a half a dozen people, so we have to talk about it.
Okay.
Even though it is depressing as hell. And I wish we could have saved him and put him up on the board. Kevin Metzger is the guy's name. Army vet's heartbreaking final text to a friend before he was driven to self-deletion by an ex-girlfriend. His ex, Mandy Roosh, is charged with aiding self-deletion now. So Kevin was 37, found dead in his apartment in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, June 18th, 2021, after writing a cryptic message on Facebook and sending his friend a final text message.
Oh, God.
His former girlfriend has been accused of pushing him to self-deletion. He said, "I can't do this anymore." Prosecutors said Metzger was subjected to a barrage of abuse over WhatsApp by Mandy, the mother of his child.
Yeah, listen,
Shocker.
It's usually the guys that there's usually a child involved that ramps up the suicide astronomically high, at least in my anecdotal experiences.
Yeah.
If it's just the snot pocket, you can get into the snot pocket. You can make more money. But
she deliberately messed with him. She went and got herself a piece of Strange, recorded it, and then sent him the video. Naturally,
that guy looks familiar.
Because that's what adults do.
Yeah.
They do that to each other because, imaginary smiting is all the rage. So, in the lead up to his death, Roosh is said to have told him that he wouldn't be able to see his daughter on Father's Day, which was June 20th that year.
Yep.
And he texted a friend saying, "It's bad, really bad. I'm haunted. I'm effed up. I can't do this anymore. She needs to be punished. The courts are too slow. My money will make her right." There you go.
Oh, my Lord. That guy looks familiar. I might have crossed paths with that dude.
What really just breaks my heart is that he offed himself over a chick. And he didn't think that it was worth sticking around for the one that looked up to him.
Does it say where his home state is?
Pennsylvania. Well, that's where he's from, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania?
Well, his apartment was in Greenburg, Pennsylvania. Where he's from originally,
doesn't
I don't
say.
know.
All right, go back up to the Army picture.
He could have one of those faces.
What kind? Hang on.
Crystal Wetzel. That's a friend of his.
I'm just talking about the patch on his shoulder.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I don't know. It's a very pixelated photo. It's kind of difficult to tell.
I can't tell either.
Yep.
I think he worked Intel.
It just blows my mind.
Well, listen. This happens all the time in the military. I've literally did 33 years, and I saw these train wrecks hundreds and hundreds of times.
Yep.
I mean, I literally quit counting the funerals at 100.
Yeah.
Because it's just too depressing. And there's no point to it. It's the same thing. I stopped counting my airborne drops at 100 because it's pointless.
Well, and look at this woman. She's got the crazy eyes. Anybody who was paying attention and didn't have dick blinders on would have said, "Hey, bro, maybe you should bag it and consider dating somebody else."
Yeah, I got you, but I don't know.
And apparently Wetzel, who's pictured here with Metzger, was sent some of the text messages that the Mandy was sending to him. Kevin said Roosh gets shitty about him talking to their daughter and that he wanted to give her everything he did not have when he was growing up. Wetzel told police about the alleged abuse from Roosh after her friend died because she knew she was harassing him. She said Kevin sent her some of the messages he had received. And when he died, she messaged somebody I know and said that he was faking his own death and that she hoped Kevin could get the help he needed, she further claimed. She's a compulsive liar, and I think she is an evil person to the core. She has no remorse, and I didn't see any good in her whatsoever.
Listen, that's actually a blanket statement for a lot of women.
Yeah.
Because once they flip that switch in their head, you no longer matter and you no longer exist.
Yeah. And what's hilarious
So
is,
can we let's see, this is in 2021.
Yeah, that's when that happened. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, have they actually prosecuted her?
Well, this is a newer article now, so they're pushing forward with the case. That's why it's been updated. What really cracks me up is the attorneys here. Look at this. Roosh's attorney said, other than not so nice things exchanged both ways, said to one another, it resulted in over 2 years later of being charged. My God, if we're going to start prosecuting people for sending harsh texts to one another versus it being verbally communicated, then we're on a different path in our legal system. I'd like to know if Phil DeLucente is a Democrat, considering you're the ones pushing for hate speech laws in a country with a First Amendment.
Well, listen, people say bad shit all the time. I got it. But you're dangling a child in front of a dude after you ripped his heart out. What do you think is going to happen? Once the light of hope goes out, a lot of guys just can't pull out of the nosedive.
No.
That's why I do the comedy, so they can, make your own hope by laughing at it. Look in the eye of oblivion and just give it a belly laugh. Like, what the fuck you gonna do, bro? Fuck off.
Fuck off.
But I understand that. I was there. I mean, that hopelessness almost got me.
Oh, I know.
It's a powerful, evil force, and it deserves no respect at all.
I remember sitting across from you. You were maybe, 39, 40 at the time, and said that you were tired of living.
And it's like, I'm tired of being here.
Like, we're having a beautiful meal. I get steak and everything. I'm tired of living. I'm like, you got to finish that?
It's totally true, though. I mean,
you were in a bad way, man. You were stuck in the pain mind.
Yeah, it took me a while to get. And I was recovering from the TBI, and I got divorced, and all that other horse shit.
And a lot of dudes like Metzger, they make decisions like this while they're still in that pain mind. They don't think about the long game.
Yeah, and once I pulled out of it, that's when the universe was like, write that fucking book. Like, okay. You want the dyslexicist to write a book? We'll do it.
And then not long after that was when you're like, maybe we should try comedy instead.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right.
I'm like, I can't live my life in this pain mind.
It sucks.
I just can't fucking do it.
No. It's like you either live in the pain mind, and basically the only thing you can hope for to kind of lighten your mood are just cheap distractions. Most dudes tend to medicate with booze and pussy or drugs.
Don't judge me.
Or you can come out the other side of it. You can still enjoy the booze, but, you can keep the source of your misery at arm's length.
Yes.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.